What's going on, guys? This is your boy Tyler Oliveira back at it again with another college video. Today we're going to be going over how I got into USC and how I think any of you applying can get in. With that being said, let's take a look at my common application and some of the things I did that I think helped me get in the first place. In other videos I've gone over my common app, but I'll go over it once more. Throughout the whole common application, the recurring theme for myself is really an emphasis on entrepreneurship. My interests in creating businesses and running businesses, various entrepreneurial ventures I involve myself in, and investing. With that being said, let's take a look at the particular essays that USC required me to write. And keep in mind, I applied to USC before December 1st, which qualified me for some scholarship money. I received the Dean Scholarship, which was a quarter. They pay for a quarter every year, so minus a year for my tuition costs. Did not end up going to USC due to the high cost of admission and a more compelling offer at UCLA, but very nice school, and let's get into how I got in. So here's the prompt. Some students have a background, identity, interest, or talent that is meaningful. So my essay was called Selfish. Basically talked about how ultimately in life, the goal is to develop yourself, capitalize on your competitive advantages, and to specialize in the things that you're inherently good at. That just kind of is a recurring theme within my application. I focused on some of the things I was good at in life and neglected the things that I wasn't good at. And an additional writing piece to that basically explicitly mentioned a lot of the business ventures I involved myself in. But let's take a look at the specific hold on. There's a specific essay I had to write for USC that I would like to show you guys here. Here we go. Okay, so other information, I'm assuming. Here we go. This is where the meat's at. Alright. So what is something about yourself that is essential to understanding you? And I basically talked about how I was a late bloomer, and I was very physically small as a young child, but I determined to compensate for this and compensate for my lack of physical size through working hard and rejecting mediocrity, and that's what the essay was about. The second essay was really about how I plan to pursue my academic interests, and basically I talked about how I really wanted to create business, social connections, and take advantage of a lot of their global business programs. Keep in mind, guys, I applied under the intended major of economics to USC. And here's where I think this section of the application lets a lot of you guys kind of shine in the admissions process. So describe yourself in 3 words: ambitious, determined, and endearing. I'm not sure how they took those 3 words, but I thought it was kind of goofy, kind of funny, kind of serious though. What is your favorite snack? My metaphorical hunger for greatness. Thought that was kind of a cute touch right there. Best movie of all time, Rocky, underdog, recurring theme of rising from the ashes and defying the expectations right there. Dream job, some entrepreneurial job. Gonna fly now, once again, tied it back into the Rocky underdog theme. Kind of another goofy response to this: what TV show will you binge watch next? Trick question: how'd you know my Netflix account just expired? Main point there, I wasn't afraid to show a little bit of personality. Place you're most content. I'm never content, I'm always striving for more. And I kind of reinforced the recurring theme of a strong work ethic, a lack of complacency for the status quo, and a willingness to work hard to reject that status quo and attain and achieve the goals I set out for myself. And that was really reinforced throughout these goofy questions that I think are designed for you to show a little bit of personality and highlight what you're really interested in. I really highlighted my interests in business, and throughout the common application, that was a recurring theme: business, 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 business. Guys, when you're applying to these schools, especially upper tier private schools like USC, you need to consider the fact that they're going for a diverse student population, sure, but they're also trying to fit particular roles within that entire diverse student body. And those particular roles are filled by students that are individually very good at one or two things. For me, I sold myself as an aspiring business mogul, young entrepreneur, whatever you want to call it, and that was the niche I was fulfilling within their school. And I'm sure there were some socioeconomic and ethnic and diversity factors considered into that as well. But the niche I sold myself as was in the business, economics, entrepreneurship category, if you will. Whereas some of you might be applying for medicine or law or whatever it might be. You need to cater the activities and the essays you write about to that particular niche, if you will, and you need to sell yourself accordingly. What that really means is that if 10 of the activities on your Common App talk about how you donate to charity, how you do a ton of community service, and your essay's about bowling, it just doesn't make sense. You need a cohesive narrative, if you will, portraying who you are to the school, and you need to sell yourself accordingly to that school and cater and pander to their interests if you think they have any. If you think the school's particularly liberal and they would thrive on you as a student, then emphasize the beliefs that you hold. If you think the school, like let's say Babson, for instance, an entrepreneurial school that has an emphasis on entrepreneurship, I would emphasize all the entrepreneurial qualities that I had within the application. Very simple things like this, guys, will allow you to stand out and distinguish yourself from the entire applicant pool, I think. Sorry, I have hiccups. And you guys really need to highlight a few things that you think will help the school. You're really selling yourself as an asset to the school, and they're investing their resources into you, and you need to justify that investment by proving to them that you will compensate that allocation of resources in whatever field you're interested in and intend on dominating in the future, because that's what they want, guys. They want people who will dominate whatever they go into in life, and that's the basic gist of it, guys. With that being said, I had a 1510 SAT, a 4.67 weighted GPA. I was really involved in business, entrepreneurship, investing, a little bit of school politics, outside of school politics, and mock trial. And those were the things I really did throughout my high school career, and this was the structuring and the tactics I employed to get into USC in particular. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe and comment below for any ideas of any other college videos I can assist you guys with. Hope you enjoyed. Remember to subscribe, and have a great day, guys.